Dead on your feet, you won't get far. go for a ride. She's the one for me. She's all I really need. Oh yeah, she's the one for me. Emptiness is loneliness, and loneliness is cleanliness, and cleanliness is godliness, and God is empty, just like me. Intoxicated with the madness, I'm in love with my sadness. Bullshit fakers, enchanted kingdoms, and fashion victims to the jungle too. I never let on that I was on a sinking ship. I never let on that I was down. You playing yourself, boy, you can't ignore. You playing yourself.
At the moment, you don't realise how thirsty you are, so you start drinking. You don't want to stop.
She's my one and only.
Are we doing something in the chantry? Can't remember. Thursday?
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
I wanted to redo this. But with Isabella. Okay. Alright, so I have to do a little bit again. Oh, it's the door. The door. Door is not the quest. Oh? Was this Velasco? Was that his body? Is that the quest marker that's still...
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business. Why am I not surprised? The city guard.
What?
You give me your ship. And your word to leave me alone, and you can take...
If you want the you don't...
How will he tell everyone how I bested?
Can you trust him?
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the
Why can't you surprise me in a normal way? With flowers, maybe, or a cake?
I see I wasn't the only one played today. Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
Castillon dies here today, if I have anything to say about it.
Enough with the blackmail then. Let's settle this like civilized people.
Wait!
Is someone standing on a trap? Possibly? Oh, there's Castillon. Yeah, same. Although you are now the only one left, so that was kind of redundant. Ah! I spoke too soon. Sometimes there's such a delay between you attacking them and getting their health to zero and them actually dying. So they actually get a couple of hits in after they should be dead. I'm just gonna grab some health.
What am I supposed to do with these useless documents? After all we've been through together, how could you do that to me?
Remember the time you ran off with the relic?
You're not still using that as an excuse, are you? Oh, Hawk. Castillon deserved what he got, didn't he? I really hate it when you're right.
Yes, he did. Now we're gonna talk at the hangman, and then we'll restart Sebastian's mission, and I'll probably... Yeah, there's put chantry flags up in the old Qunari compound.
You're here. Good. I wanted to talk to you. Don't you have a funeral to attend? What? You mean Castillon's? I hope the cleansing blaze of the funeral pyres rejects his vile, sagging arse. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of having to go look for you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm glad you walked in here all those years ago. I was drawn in by the intoxicating aroma of stale piss and vomit. It's funny. Now that I think about it, getting a ship just doesn't seem that important. Everything I care about is here. You're here. I'm sorry. I don't know what's come over me. What's going through your mind? I think I'm falling for you. Just tell me, Hawke, if I have a chance with you. Promise you won't run off and break my heart? I won't if you don't give me a reason to.
Hawke, what can I do for you? He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I'm not here on business. Just dropping by.
Drinking is business, champion. You know that.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
I think that Hawke likes you, Isabella.
I certainly hope so.
Of course, it's not surprising at all that anybody would love you. But it's nice to see you both happy.
Meryl, sometimes you're so sweet I could eat you for dessert.
I hear the champion of...
Right. Who am I taking the highest twat? Rogue Squad. Right, I'm gonna be safe here because I am. So, in probably a minute. Was that even a minute? Probably not. Right, Faith. Oops.
That was very brave, coming back to face the Qunari.
It was idiotic. They would have killed me.
And you returned anyway. You couldn't face the thought of so many innocents dying for
shut up,
something you
Sebastian.
could prevent.
Tell that to the Viscount.
It's frightening, isn't it? To realize you have the potential to be a better person.
God, he's annoying.
You must understand.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
Blessed are
People want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight, Sebastian. If the Maker is merciful, he will help them find peace. We can only be waiting when they do.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Mage this, Templar that. Is there anywhere in Kirkwall people don't talk about this?
No, and I've looked, believe me. Even the rats in Darktown are following this mess.
The last time mages rebelled against the Chantry, they ended up ruling Tevinter. Should we just ignore them?
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Qunari, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything.
And the champion too, if you will?
I can't imagine any way this will go wrong.
What would you have of us?
Meet with her, please. She... Were no innocents harmed in the Exalted Marches? She will do... the...
All right, let's go. I like the implication that we just waited in the... Fuck. Why are you on fire? Did Varric do that? Ooh, this is cooled down. I should get some, like, is it spirit? What's the spirit attack? Not that one. Spirit Bolt. I don't remember it doing that much damage though. 162 versus 269. Or 142 or... Actually, yeah. It's kind of a shit attack, actually. This... Oh, this way. There's not actually that many alive still around me, so let's do a bigger AoE and then, oh shit, miss entirely. Let's heal Isabella. Alright, let's do some blood magicking. Once again, useless guard was useless.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
Alright, you're too far away then. Oh, you're running away, that's why. Well, never mind, I'll just attack your friends. That gets all of them. There, found you. It's a rage demon. You know what? Fuck it. If we're gonna run to it anyway, which is not what I was trying to do, but Fuck. I'm trying to target the rage demon. There you are. You can have a fist. Sure, why not?
The Resolutionists. I might have known.
Leliana?
Isabella?
Sister Nightingale indeed. I remember it didn't take much to make you sing.
Is there anyone in Ferelden you haven't slept with, Raveni?
Oh, shit.
Perhaps we should get back to the reason I'm here. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall. I have some experience in unconventional situations. The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon. Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. She is dear to my heart. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
And you are... But we've already asked and we know. Why would you say this?
Who are the Resolutionists? An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here. I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you. That is why I am effective. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right. Are you saying you set this whole thing up? I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the Mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them. Will the Divine send soldiers? Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Qunari invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
Your girlfriend's a
Tell
blood
Elfina to
mage.
leave. There is refuge for
Just
her
saying.
at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
Oh, fuck off. Again, Leliana, your girlfriend is a blood mage. He's still got a mug on his, was he drinking when the Qunari came? I guess. If you can't drink when you're being executed by Qunari, when can you drink? Alright, let's see if all these is still best. Talisman and Sarabas, still the best. Still brilliant. Ornate ring. Okay. Belt, greater belt? These are both Specific to Varric. Do we have any better rings? Not really. Not really. The low blade. Maybe that's better than either of them. See, they both improve with level up, so there's a good chance later on they're going to be the best thing that I have. Ether. Okay, we need basically a belt. Well, not basically, literally a belt and a ring. Don't have anything for him. How much junk do I have? Quite a bit. Well, let's go back to the Chantry. Tell the bad news to the Grand Cleric. Yeah, could you walk through? Don't attack the door, walk through it.
You know, if you have time, I could give you a few archery pointers.
Excuse me?
Sometimes your shots veer a little left. I thought maybe your cocking ring was off. I could take a look if you like.
You want to touch Bianca's cocking ring?
It was just a thought.
There's been so much trouble in Kirkwall of late.
They'll walk to the Chantry from here. This way, isn't it? I was right! I have a sense of direction.
And Andraste did say, those who harm a house of the Maker have done harm unto the Maker himself.
I kind of miss.
This is the only place in Hightown where the Merchants Guild won't come looking for me.
I preferred the uniforms in the first game. You know, the yellow and orange. Maybe that's the Ferelden thing. Doesn't seem like it would be.
Varric, how does one get made a paragon?
The Assembly votes on it. Enough votes, and bam, you're a living god.
You should ask to be made a paragon of manliness.
Oh, I like the way you think, Raveni. But one doesn't just ask to be made a paragon.
Why not? Everyone can see you're a paragon of manliness. It's just a matter of making it official.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I hear the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What? You were right.
What?
The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Dusty what now?
You keep dead people here.
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
You don't hear that one quoted often, do you?
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you
Wow.
will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Okay. All right. Oh, all right then. I won't say anything. I'm gonna just switch out some companions and see what loot I can get rid of. I guess you three I didn't have. Dogs of War. Still kind of bad. Alright, you have a decent belt at least. Yes. We should get some, whatchamacallits, runes for these. Oh, we don't have any rings. I got rid of my last one, but it was shit, so... And that's... What does it actually do? Tribute, actually nature, blood magic, good. Okay. There is a playthrough you can do where you don't take any companions with you. And instead of party banter, you have Hawk talking to herself constantly. I could never bring myself to actually do that. I like the party banter. Drunk everything. I am, how are you doing? Right, let's go to a merchant and sell all this stuff I just junked. We're Lowtown. I feel like I haven't been to a Lowtown. Okay, had some food now relaxing. Nice. What food did you have? I had a hamburger patty. Nothing else. Nice.
I seem to recall you saying something a while ago.
Shut up.
I can control it. Wasn't that what you said?
So help me.
Fenris, you're a cunt. Do you have anything? Corrupted Acolyte Staff? A nice staff. Not boring, but its stats are not. I guess it's the same. We'll see what Meryl has in a bit. Do you have any upgrades for anyone? Alright, let's give this Kunari his sword. Will I remember?
So you engaged a Kunari dreadnought in battle?
They engaged me in battle. I was just trying to get away. Sailing into the storm was a gamble. Took care of the dreadnought, but it did us in too. Can't win them all.
Where I come from, we would call that insanity.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I have a sword. Give me money.
Have you located any Kunari blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
I should have checked to see how much I actually paid for that sword. Because I can't imagine the reward was more.
I heard about the business in the square, Messere. I hope there's no trouble from it.
Oh,
now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone wants something, don't they? Oh. Mistress Mel would have been very proud.
Unlike you, Balan, who wanted something before I was champion.
Well, woof to you too. Ruff, ruff.
Oh, right. Runes. How many do I need? Oh. Oh.
I can make it for
4 weapon runes. Look at him. Nope. Mystery.
I can make it for you. I can make it for you.
Fine, let's go back to Sebastian. I feel like I should have done this when I was there. Oh well.
You've been watching me all day. It's getting a little distracting.
Meryl's right. Your armor is shiny. I can see myself in it. Look. Shit. Oh, shit. Is that a wrinkle? Is that a wrinkle between my brows?
I don't see...
Hold still.
Yeah, that dialogue would have worked better if they were actually looking at it. Anyway, where's Sebastian?
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
How much damage could a few dozen angry mages do anyway?
That's the problem, isn't it? Far more than I ever could. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Maleficarum. Right, okay, just labeling every mage in the city a Maleficar, is it? Right.
Hawke should do it. Kirkwall needs a Viscount.
Have you asked her if she even wants that?
I watched my parents in Starkhaven. When times are good, the city rules itself. Years could pass and no one would notice who's prince. But when there's famine, when there's war, people look to their leaders. Who does Kirkwall have beyond Hawke?
This is probably a conversation for the two of you to have.
You want me to be Viscount?
Andraste said the Maker is king in the heavens, but it is the kings of Thedas who must recreate his world.
I don't think I've ever gotten this dialogue.
I keep thinking about that. Who better serves the Maker? A brother of the faith, or a prince who can sway a whole city?
You'll never know what the right choice is. Might as well just make one.
Althena is risking her life by not deserting her flock. Could I do the same? It's been 15 years since I lived in Starkhaven. The people there are only a memory to me. Kirkwall, the Chantry, that's real. That's where I belong.
Great. Now that that's out of the way, let's get a drink.
Sorry to burden you with my doubts, but I do appreciate you hearing me out. You've been a good friend, Hawke. I will stay.
Oh, is this because I maxed your friendship somehow? I don't think I've ever maxed your friendship before. I don't know what it is about this playthrough that you liked. Anyway. To Fenris. The way that Aveline was wearing her, like the clothes she gets at the start before she's a guard.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named. And alone, as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawke. I've had my fill for today.
Then heed us, first of us.
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Corinus after all.
My sister left Magister Ahriman's service, and I found her in Minrathous. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
You're worried Daenerys knows?
The more it seems he doesn't know, the more certain I become he does. Come with me, Hawke. If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
Yeah,
Where
right.
is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. I know you owe me no favors, but if we happen to go there anyway...
Wow, I'm getting Fenris friendship again. Let's go to the Hangman then. Presume I have to take... Alright, let's take Fenris to the Hangman. With the Blood Mage as well, why not?
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
No.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, let's... Holy fuck. What was that? I didn't do that. Did I? Okay. Zappy zap. Maybe I can freaking pause and look around. I do like that. Oh. Oh, they're in the entrance. Okay. Oh, looks like Fenris has got this sorted. I can also call my dog. I should call my dog. Just fucking slammed him into a table. Speaking of slamming, he literally fell to pieces. Did you see him? He broke up into like 5 bits.
Better luck in the next line.
Ah, now the demons come out. Hello? Where did that rage demon go? Not a clue. I also like if you hold tab, it highlights everything that's interactable, including enemies. Is that all of them? Ah, there's that rage demon. That's annoying. Ah, now Daenerys is attackable. Oh fuck.
You brought this on yourself.
Right, let's do that. What if we did some blood magic on Daenerys? I think Fenris just knocked him out of the fucking area of effects, but oh well. Oh god, it's a ton of them. Oh, Meryl died. I was about to heal her, but I didn't. Whoops. You're gonna die or what? How much health do you have? Seriously? How is this health slither like more than the rest that you've lost? But let's actually heal Fenris. And let's do Grave Robber. I'm sure you can attack him. No? Okay. I thought that shield only... Fuck. I thought that shield only protects me against magic attacks, but apparently not.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
What do you think? Shall we? Shall we stop him? Or should we just let her die? Let her die. Fair enough.
Hey, I'm a neutral party here.
I would have given you everything. I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
Magic has nothing to do with this, Fenris.
No? Greed for it didn't bring Daenerys here, make my sister betray me?
So much blood.
I feel unclean. Like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul.
Because we all know greed could not exist in a world without magic.
Let's go. I need to get out of here.
All right. Okay, so that means that everyone has something better than Allur's. I need to check with Anders.
Do you regret it? What happened with your sister, I mean?
No.
You don't feel bad about killing her? Not even a little?
It was necessary.
You're lucky then. There are so many things I wish I could undo.
I assume Fenris wants to... No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's talk to Aveline then. Actually, I'm gonna go home first because I want to get rid of that injury that Meryl has, and also I kind of want to get a drink. Yeah, let's do that. This loading screen. Oh, barracks here. All right. I'm gonna take a quick break and go get a drink, and I will see you in a couple of minutes.
Revolt on this sinner's night. Lost are the lambs with no guiding light. The walls come down like thunder, the rock's about to roll. It's the Heracles, now we're your soul. Oh, it is lightning with power and might, striking down the prophets of false. As the moon is rising, give us the sign. Now let us rise up in all. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. Demons and angels all in one hand right. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. In God's creation, supernatural high. We're true believers, thou shalt be saved. Brothers and sisters, keep strong in the faith. On the day of reckoning, it's who that wins. You will see the Joker soon will be the new king. Oh, it is lightning with power and might, striking down the prophets of false. As the moon is rising, give us the sign. Now let us rise up in all. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. Demons and angels all in one hand right. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. In
Hello again. I love shuffling everything. It's so funny to get Lordy followed by James Brown. Oops. Also, I've brought limoncello, which is not exactly the most hydrating drink in the world.
Right behind you.
Actually, you're in front of me.
Right behind
Oh, I need to talk to the dog.
You know, you play
Of
Diamondback
course.
better than my cousin Vidar. You wag your tail whenever you have a good hand, though. Might want to watch that.
Is it brilliant or horrible that you played Diamondback with my dog?
All I'm saying is he'd be up more than 2 sovereigns if he watched his tells. My Uncle Emmett has a whole pack of rat terriers who play every week. They're a cutthroat bunch. You've got a long way to go to be their quality. Now don't take it bad. You're still better than Anders. Coming to the Hangman later?
You invited my dog to the pub. What?
Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Anyway, I was going to see Aveline, wasn't I? May as well order runes now I'm here. I'm sure I just grabbed something that needs them. Yep, Eye of the Storm. Oh yes, I like the shiny. Increases critical chance. Do mages even get critical hit? I thought that was the trade-off. You had higher base damage but no crits. I might be talking out my ass though, I don't remember.
Ooh, enchantment.
To the keep. Shouldn't have had that nap earlier. It's 5 in the morning and I'm not remotely tired.
After all this, the life of a pirate's going to be a bit dull, isn't it?
I know. I'll have to steal myself another Canary relic.
The scary thing is, I don't know if you're joking.
Of course I'm joking. I'm not getting involved with those people again.
No. This time I'll steal the Queen of Antiva. There's no way that could go wrong.
The person. I'm not sure it's called stealing if it's a person. That might just be kidnap, unless the Queen of Antiva is also a relic that's just named after her. I mean, are you having your guards model again?
Guardsman, duties for the week will be
low town canvas.
No,
5
you're
on,
not.
3 off.
This is less weird.
City perimeter by 2s.
Clear by second watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you.
Aveline going full Commander
Donicus.
Shepard and
A good man.
dating an
I'm
underling.
sorry, was there something you wanted?
Subordinate, not underling.
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Ooh, shivery.
Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay, bye then?
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Because getting the quest now would just be too simple, wouldn't it? Be too easy. And that's not enough running around.
Hello again, champion.
Howdy. I love how howdy started off as something I would just ironically say, and it's just lost that veneer. It's just my go-to greeting now. Why am I talking to Meryl Lass? She's like the most likable person here. Except for Isabella. So, why does this one have a door? I guess they both do. Weird.
You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
Storming off.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that.
No, by all means, shout at Aveline.
Can't be too careful.
I do
now
it.
That the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
I will say, so Mass Effect brought in the dialogue wheel instead of just having the literal options for everything there. I don't think this game does it as well as Mass Effect did. Like, I don't feel confident what any of these are. I mean, okay, I know what Mages Dangerous means. So she's right is a sarcastic option. So is that saying that no, she's not right because you're saying it in a jokey way? And what does maybe it's for the best even mean? Which one of these agrees with Anders? I'm gonna pick purple just because I'm Purple Hawk already. And I kind of wish I'd saved before I came here.
You don't think that kind of proves her?
Nope.
A mage?
Nope, definitely not. Regret instantly. Instant Alt F4 moment. It just occurred to me that I should update OBS. When was the last time I saved? Let's find out. Oh, literally here. That's convenient. Did I do that? I'm going to just check. No, the game did that for me. Thank you, game.
You think I don't... I just can't be too... Which Meredith knows will prevent any...
I'm going to say maybe that's for the best because it's a leaf. And leaves are good, right? Nothing marked by a leaf could possibly be bad, so I'm going to pick the leaf one.
This way, there won't be war. You can change things more slowly.
Oh, you fucking liberal. I hate you.
How? A mage saved all of us from the Blight. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago.
How is the best choice?
To change people's thinking now.
How is the best choice? The only one that's not outright disdainful and or genocidal. The one, oh wow, infinitesimal baby steps over the course of millennia. That's the way you do it. Oh, I found a Qunari sword. Like, no? Fucking hate this centrist argument of...
You've had many women.
If you can't tell anything's being done, that means you're doing it right. It's one step away from, opposing the far right is one step from being the far right. No, that is literally the opposite.
Why should I?
I love how they're having this discussion about the intimacy and importance prescribed to sex in the middle of fighting the fucking underground. Surely how deep it is depends on who you're doing it with, Isabella.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
What are you even doing? Oh, going to see Meryl in the Alienage because I can't see. I did like in Origins that if I had a conversation option to talk to Meryl, I could just do it here.
This place would be nicer if they opened it up to get some sunlight. Of course, I guess Kirkwood would collapse then.
Yeah, we are under the entire city. But having said that, that is literally the outside world. Meryl, right. Not me completely forgetting what it is I literally just said that I was doing.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric.
She's just done a couple of questions, but okay.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Nothing's the matter. I thought I'd see how you were doing.
And I'm being a poor host, as usual. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
You miss Keeper Marathari? Are you feverish? Did you take a blow to the head?
Oh, she is
I
injured.
must have. I even miss her scolding me. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Ah, and now back to Anders, of course. Right. Anyway. Nothing like having us walking backwards and forwards for no real reason.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. You've been right all along. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
I never said that. I did not say that.
You're getting him under control. I've seen it.
I can't help mages like this. Not while I am everything the Templars fear about magic. I need to be free of this curse.
Like Justice. He was a separate character. Possessing dead skeletons. Possessing a dead Grey Warden. What's his name? Kristoff. It was a Grey Warden named Kristoff. But he was really nice. He had a obviously strong sense of justice. It's literally what he was, the embodiment of it. I can totally see why he and Anders would agree to, you know, share a body. That, you know, rather than, as Anders said, playing the demon and possessing the dead. Like I said, it's Anders' anger that corrupted Kristoff, not Kristoff. Justice, not the other way around. Although that's a good point. You get a what's it called? A brain is gone. Get a spirit of wisdom, and you bind it and force it to do something profoundly unwise. It will eventually become a demon of pride, and you can undo it and turn it back into a spirit of wisdom again if you basically free it and stop it from, which begs the question, why are all these demons that are free, why are they still demons if they're just corrupted forms of spirits, and their demonic nature is thrust upon them by people? It doesn't make a lot of sense once you actually scrutinize it. Which, what I eventually round about getting to is, what did Anders do to Justice? I mean, vengeance, I can see vengeance being a corruption of justice. Like, they come from the same place, the same desire. I'm not sure how pride is the corruption of wisdom. It's like how I can see how the corruption of love could be jealousy, right? For example, in the same way that justice would become vengeance. I'm not seeing the link between pride and wisdom. You could argue that pride is inherently unwise, but I don't necessarily agree with that. It can be, but I don't think it necessarily is. Anyway, continue.
I've never heard of anyone getting unpossessed.
I've spent the past
I have.
3 years researching the methods
Happened
of
in the
Tevinter
first game.
Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic, but I believe this will be worth the cost.
In the first game, there's this kid called Connor who gets possessed by a desire demon, and you need to essentially, the desire demon has put his father into a coma. You need his father to fight the war, blah 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 blah. That quest happens. You can unpossess Connor by going into the Fade, which is the world of spirits, and fighting the demon and killing her, and then the child is apparently fine, which I'm not sure where that leads. If you could just undo demonic possession like this, why is everyone just killing everyone who becomes possessed rather than fighting the demons in the Fade? Like, it seems something that every mage, including Zhao and the apprentice, knew about. Why did they not just do that? I didn't do that because I wanted to become a blood mage, and because I couldn't get Dragon Age Awakening to install on Linux, I made a deal with a blood mage to get the blood magic specialization. So I essentially persuaded the demon to go away for a bit, just leave, make it look like everything was fine, and then come back at her leisure 10, 15, 20 years in the future. After which point I will no longer care. So yeah, my warden was a very good person.
That was going to be my next question.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and...
Oh,
boom.
neat. Like
Justice and
making
I are
banana
free,
bread.
and we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the Bone Pit.
Always the Bone Pit. Lovely.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
We can't just buy it somewhere.
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we
Lovely.
search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
You don't say.
We're not looking for virgin's blood or the tongue of a hanged man or anything, are we?
Well, you know Tevinters. They can't throw a Wintersend party without a human sacrifice or two. But I promise, everything in my research says there's no blood magic involved.
I like how Isabella now has the red armband to show that she's in love. Adorable.
I heard about Carver, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. I didn't need another reason to hate the Darkspawn.
Well, that was kind of sweet.
This place would be nicer if they opened it up to get some sunlight. Of course, I guess Kirkwall would collapse then.
Meryl, I love you. Don't ever change.
And this is still the rankest pit in Thedas. Never changes.
Wow, and you've been to the dark roads, the deep roads.
You should have this back.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here when I kept getting lost in Lowtown. It drove the merchants in the market completely batty, but it did help me find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know. Might need to tie a package up, hang a lantern, dress a roast chicken. It's multi-purpose.
With that later. Let's
I wander in here by accident sometimes when I'm trying to get home from the market. It's a scary place.
How do you accidentally find yourself here, Meryl? You know what? Keep the fucking twine. You clearly need it still.
Try to leave the pretty ones alive.
That is a growth comment every single time you say it. Because the implications are in fact implying. Oh, that's weird. That's a... Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I didn't see the bit below the blood splatter. I thought you sort of became half a person. Like, everything below the torso just gone. No, it's just blood. Just a massive blood splatter. We're fine. That's normal. Oh. Oh, okay, that's Meryl. Well, I was being attacked by lightning then. No, Meryl is... Is that a lightning staff? It is a lightning staff. That's a spirit staff. That's a physical staff. So basically this staff is using the force and just literally knocking people. It's actually, you know that fight in Fellowship of the Ring between Gandalf and Saruman? It's that. That is what's happening here.
This is certainly fragrant. At least we can't get rained on.
Nothing like grabbing some urea crystals.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar Petray. Are you ready?
I love how you...
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Anders, you're the worst in a couple of different ways, but this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is top of the list. The whole terrorism thing can, you know, that is what it is, but making me wade through shit and piss? Yeah. 3, 1, and 6, right. Well, we're taking Sebastian with us. Make him rub his nose in this. Ah, okay, you can get a... guess so. No, it was not.
The cellar. Should have. Oh, I don't want to touch that.
Wouldn't.
Let's see if we can find a few.
Neither does anyone, Anders. No one wants to touch that. No one would be touching that if it weren't for your insistence. Well, you are our only rogue, so...
Just the work of a moment. Traps ahead.
You don't say.
It is done.
Bastion completes the combo belted by Righteous Chain. Every basic shot he fired immediately prior to using arrow to increase the damage by breaking the chain. Okay. So he uses that first, puts it on cooldown, does some normal shots. When that goes off cooldown, he uses it again, which does hopefully massive damage. I see what I did there. Why not shoot around that pillar? Really annoying. It's too small, isn't it? Yep.
Looks like a trip line. Watch for traps.
Tripline, you say?
All taken care of.
The first game actually had trip lines. They were visible and they broke. They actually animated. I'm gonna call my dog. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to the mod in Origins where the dog is just always there. Oh, you're dead. Okay. You can get fucked down the stairs. The Enigma of Kirkwall again. Well known that the veil is thin in Kirkwall. Small wonder given the suffering in the city. But we discovered the Magisters were deliberately thinning it even further. Beneath the city, demons can contact even normal men. Did they seek the Black City to compound the madness of their previous efforts? Or was it something else? We found a chamber where the veil is at its thinnest, long since loosened, but the power is still there. Tonight, we will go there. Pray for us. Pray for us all. Hidden behind a rock, a curious marking assigned the Band of Three.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
That moment when you think you left click, but you clearly don't.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
There was a line actually in Origins, wasn't there? About spirit healers? Just thinking... Oh, fuck. All of you move over here. I'm gonna do it? Oh, fuck. I forgot he had Master enabled, so he's immune to healing. Whoopsie. My mistake. But no, there's a line in Origins where it said about spirit healers are like the second most feared by the Templars because their affinity with spirits, because that's where the healing comes from. Which kind of makes sense given what we know about Anders. Obviously being both possessed and a spirit healer. And kind of... Wynne was kind of in a similar situation, wasn't she? She was technically possessed by a spirit of possibly mercy. Okay. I thought that trap had unset itself, but no, it's just the animation. Oh, not the animation. It's showing it raise off the ground when it should be not.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits. That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Hope this is worth it.
I'll pass.
Yep, because you're a shit rogue. But we already knew that, didn't we? Right. That's part 1 done. Let's go to the bone pits. We already have a quest for the bone pit, right? Yeah. We might as well do them both while we're here. Don't know. Might just do Anders' quest.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
Yeah, that's why we're fucking here, you dickhead.
So, I guess there are still no good jobs for Ferelden's then.
You know I'm their boss, right? I guess tracks, doesn't it, given the like very liberal statements Hawke has already made, it tracks that she would be...
Are you ready to go in?
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
girl bossing it up, if that's a phrase. $90% of my credit limit. That's what you want to see, isn't it? 2, 3. Let's bigger girl bosses. Aveline, yay! Who did nothing when women were being abducted, and then surprised Pikachu when they took Hawke's mum. Generally can't stand Aveline. Which is why I have this friendship with her, apparently. Because Anders I do quite like is in the middle. Isabella goes without saying. Yay, we leveled up. Magic, Constitution. I don't really use blood magic that much. I use that a lot. Warden's Oath. Leaving those around, are they?
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
That's what she said. I'm gonna go right first. Just looking at the mini-map. I think this whole area forms a big circle. Like around there. There's some by the entrance I missed as well. Obviously big old spiders.
There should be more further in.
Anything over here? Deep mushroom? Your custom scrapper defender. Sure, alright. It's interesting how in the first game with the tactics, I literally just went on the wiki, looked at what abilities
there should be more
everyone
further in.
could get, or was part of which preset, and just got those and gave them the preset. Whereas in this one, I'm kind of taking a more custom approach, mainly because things like this requires more granular control of whether it's on Marta or Pansia, and big old spider here, I think. And Sebastian's the same way.
That should be enough.
What did I fucking just say? Big old spider. Oh, look at his health bar. 120. 326. I guess that's kind of Aveline's doing, because their health bars are all relative. But his ability stops him from healing. Like Marta, the one that increases his damage output, stops him from healing. And his healing ability stops him from doing damage. And I'd appreciate it more if he had a health bar that sort of was a bit more substantial, I guess. Are you gonna heal her or fucking what? Just run over there. that's close. I think I'm gonna get rid of Malcolm's Crook because it does improve with level up, but is that all of it actually? Peter Anders, okay. I guess we got it all. Makes sense. We're sort of fought the giant spider and everything. Sorry. The giant spiders are only the size of a person. That was a monstrous spider. Gotta get our terminology right here.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
I know where this is going. We'll do Hubert's quest at another time.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion. But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Thedas. In the face of that, one lie means little.
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend
You've literally
friendship,
told me
then
nothing.
Stop now.
Tell me what you would have of me then. But I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Yeah, there's an interesting concept of friendship.
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling. It's always me.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, the stick in the mud.
He can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Before I go speak to the Grand Cleric, I need to go pee. which is a good sign that I'm finally hydrated. Taking this long. Anyway, let's put James Brown back on.
To satisfy your boss. Oh! When you kiss me, when you miss me, hold my hand, make me understand. I make up in a cold sweat. Oh! Oh! I don't care about your wants. I just wanna tell you about your do's and don'ts. I don't care about the way you treat me, darling. I just want you understand me, honey. Oh! When you kiss me, and you miss me, you hold me tight, make everything alright. I make up
Hello again.
in a cold sweat. Maceo, come on now, brother. Put it where it's at now.
You back capturing?
Let him have it.
Let's maximize you. Let's pause you. And let's go back to whatever it was some bullshit Anders wanted us to do. Oh, distract the Grand Cleric and probably do something fairly nefarious. This way. This is how you get out. Remember. No? No dialogue? No party dialogue? Alright, see ya then. Go to... You want me to go in the Chantry, right? You don't want me to meet Anders outside it. Gotta wait for the loading screen to finish before you... Nope, okay. This will do.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Alright, let's just have a chat with her.
You're right. About knowing who you are. I'm the captain of the guard. I'm loyal, strong, and I don't look too bad.
How are you doing? Welcome
Exactly. And if I called you a mannish, awkward, ball-crushing do-gooder, you'd say...
Shut up, whore.
That's my girl.
It's being passed along like a fucking joint, I guess. In a bad way? Or a fun way? Oh, I started on Anne, then I was Belle, then I'm here. Oh. Oh, I love that. So I normally go to sleep with either Twitch or joystick on. And who I wake up to find I'm in... Wait, that sounds wrong. Who I wake up to find that my stream is watching is always exciting. I find so many new people that way. Awesome.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Also, Anne and Belle are both wonderful people, and everyone should go follow them if you don't already. The Chantry is a scam. All right. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Chantry, but I'm not sure scam is the word.
So, hypothetically, if there were a group of people being brutally subjugated by another, wouldn't the Maker favor the oppressed?
You speak of mages. It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences.
Their differences?
No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Their difference. Well, that is one way to put systemic oppression. Their differences. Wow. Athena, you are something else. No good showing good to either side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws.
At some point, right must be decided.
For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
Let's throttle this person. Seriously. Both sides? Both sides is always the answer. Horseshoe theory. No. Fuck off.
I guess that means you're not ready to disband the Templars and set every mage free.
Guess not.
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Oh, you definitely found a bomb for it here. Sorry, a bomb for it here. Let's talk to Anders again.
I cannot tell you how good it feels for a spirit
his
to
robes
fulfill its
changed colour.
function. The waiting is over. I am finally seeking justice. And he is exultant.
Bet he
There
is.
is no ecstasy humankind can feel to match.
Including actual ecstasy.
Are you going to tell me what you did?
No, but you'll find
You are
out.
Kirkwall's champion. You can better aid our cause in that role than by aligning yourself with me too closely here.
You're starting to sound like Althena.
Every time you refuse to tell me, I have to imagine something crazier.
This isn't a fight for sane men. The war will happen. The clock is ticking down. It will be midnight soon.
He sounds excited about that. As perceived renegades cloaked? Cloaked. Yes, cloaked. That's the word. Guess it's time to do some actual non-companion story bits. But to be fair, I remember, or I was going to say before cutscenes happened, the Circle of Magi in the first game is basically Hogwarts. Like, yeah, they're kind of stoked they're not allowed to leave, but it's a massive tower and it's a place of like, it's kind of like a university, but for people of all ages, like their entire life. Whereas in here, it's literally a prison. Literally a prison with portcullises, and they go to cells and they live alone. Like, Is it any fucking wonder they want out? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Is it 7? Yeah, it's 7. Because my might notice this conspicuous empty space where my brother used to be. We might have killed him. Semi-intentionally. Well, it wasn't intentional, but the random number generator decided that it was his time. Also, I feel like I don't know if I should point this out, but I use a random number generator to decide most of the people I travel with for each quest. Oh, you're nearly there. You're not. And for some of them I cheat a bit. So, for example, the one with Liliana, I did that once, decided I didn't like the dialogue. I cheated it and took Isabella with me. Because Isabella, I had a threesome in the first game with the Warden, Isabella, and Liliana. And I wanted that to be referenced when Liliana was in this game. I'm going to keep that one. But, okay, that's good. But I didn't do a similar thing when I knew that the character combination was going to result in Carver dying. So make of that what you will. We really have no good rings, do we? I don't know why I bother doing that. I have no rings. I have no... Not even no good rings. I have no other rings. I mean, I guess so. I don't want to bin stuff that's got like 5 stars, but at the same time, if no one else can use it.
You're too quiet, Barry.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? Who'll pay to hear that shit?
And I should have thought of it years ago.
What was I even doing? A noble agenda. So Marlene Selbrecht needs several tasks completed to help mobilize some of the nobles against Knight Commander Meredith. When the tasks are complete, she will send a message. In Darktown, locate the... Oh! Alright. That's here. What did that say again? In Darktown, locate the secret entrance to one of Knight Commander Meredith's hidden supply caches. So that's here. Hidden supply depot. Oh, Geronimo. These guys know I murdered the arrow shocking symbol. This is always disheartening. Not disheartening, kind of shocking, because that's not even how human... Where's his spine? This isn't how human beings work. He was shot by arrows and he fell very literally to pieces. Okay. That was simple. I'm going to take the better of my two rogues and see if there's a trap here.
Easy as pie.
Canosa sign? No idea how you say that. Wait a minute. Okay. Templars. I guess that makes sense given the nature of what we're doing here. You'll enjoy the capture of the guard just casually killing Templars. You can have a chain lightning, I guess. I'll get both of you with this, can't I? That's a cool dog. I like how this is the same place the altar was for Quentin. Did I literally call the dog after everything was over? Did I actually do that? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Right, let's save. Right, and I think I'm going to call it here because it's 6 in the morning and I'm actually kind of tired again, which is in a weird way kind of nice. Anyway, see who's online. Oh, fuck. Line. Actually, a few people. I kind of want to drop in on all of them, which is not how this works. I think I know where we're going. I think I know where we're going. Shall we? We're kind of fuck up the sofa, drop in. It really would. Like, what? How would that even work? Would it just open a bazillion tags for all of you? Not tags, tabs. I can't words. Shall we drop in on Bell Bunny because, like, she's like nice and stuff. Anyway, let's do that. Let's drop in on Bell Bunny. I'll be back probably tomorrow with some more Dragon Age. We might finish the Noble Agenda quest. Yeah, good night. I'll see you then.